Hello beautiful humans, my name is Taryn and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing one of my favorite things and we are picking out my September TBR. First of all, I can't believe that we're already in September. When the actual hell did that happen? Because I don't remember. I don't remember anything that happened this year, honestly. I've somehow already read 130 books. No, because like what? Right? Like what? How? Anywho, just throw a little humble brag in there, Taryn. You're annoying. Let's figure this out. So we have my TBR cart here, front and back. Too many books. No, I understand that. I do have too many books. Normally my monthly TBR goes up here, but because I have an influx, could be the wrong word, of books on my TBR, this is just books that I have here. These aren't, I didn't actually pick out my TBR yet, is what I was getting at. So okay, let's get to it. First, you know, might as well just start off here. We gotta finish Daisy Haites. This is the second one. What is this called? The Great Undoing? Right. I am currently reading Magnolia Park's A Long Way Home. I am only 160 pages in, but I do plan on hopefully finishing this one today, and then I know that I'm gonna need time to recover. So then I will read this in September. Those books are the best thing that's ever happened to me, besides Actar. Okay, next. Oh, I did just tell one of my book besties on Instagram that I would buddy read Corrupt with her next month. So we're going on this journey. We're going on this journey together. I'm terrified. And then another buddy read that I am sure I can talk my best friend into doing is finishing up the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the last book in the series. We have Bad Blood. I am so obsessed with these characters, with this plot, with everything about it. I'm so obsessed with it and I don't want it to end, but at the same time, like I have to finish the series. I have to know how it ends. So putting this one on the list. Next, let's go ahead and start a new fantasy series. I think this is fantasy. I honestly don't know, but I want to start The Kiss of Deception. This is the first book in the Remnant Chronicles. This, I guess, is what you're supposed to read before Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves. So I bought the entire series because I really want to read those books. So I obviously have to get through this series before I can start that series. So here we go. Oh, this is by Mary E. Pearson. Let's pick out a thriller. Let's finally read The Maid by Nita Prose. I feel like this book was so raved about when I like first started Bookstagram, and I missed the mark on it. I never read it. I was like, I'm not really a thriller girl. Now I could listen to thrillers all day, all night. I love them. So we'll add that one. And then the other thriller that I'm thinking is Not a Happy Family by Shari Lapena. I just, you know, I kind of just want to get it off my TBR. I feel like I've had this on my TBR for a while now, and the fall is the perfect time for thrillers. Let's go to the back. I'm trying so hard not to look at the books that I just bought because I'll probably end up reading those anyway, like throughout the month, even though like I'll read them in addition to my TBR, so I'm not gonna put them on my TBR. It makes sense in my head. All these books down here on like this bottom shelf, I just cannot be bothered to read, so I feel like I really need to pick one of them to force myself to read it. I guess let's do The Casanova by T.L. Swan. This is a part of the Miles High Club. This is the third book in the series. I don't even know Elliot. I don't remember. It follows the Miles brothers, but I don't remember much about them at all. I think Elliot was one of my favorites. I think he's like the younger one, the one that's like funny. Could be wrong, but look at that hand. You see that hand? That's a nice hand. Let's go to my other TBR that I have down here. I feel like a good one for me to put on here, just because I did just finish the audiobook of the first book in this little, I don't know if it's a duet or if it's going, like if there's gonna be more of them, but I did just read None Shall Sleep in August, so I feel like this is good to just kind of jump right into it. This is about two teenagers. They're like 18, they're right on the cusp. They might actually be older now, who are kind of working with the FBI to find younger serial killers. Like they specialize in killers that are their same age. Does that make sense? Like 18, like teen serial killers. Honestly though, just the cover, I knew that I had to have it on my shelf because the cover is perfect. I say I also try to pick up the I hate this title. I hate it so much. The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I think I want to pick this one up. I do have it on my Kindle as well, so I'll probably end up reading it on my Kindle, but I just want to like move it off of my TBR, you know? And people have said really good things about this duet, so we got it. This is by Carissa Broadbent. I've never read one of her books before. Human or vampire, the rules of survival are the same. Never trust, never yield, and always, always guard your heart. Sounds like a fantasy romance, and we love those. Okay, I feel like I might as well just put my new ones on my monthly TBR. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I really want to read The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I think that's how you say her last name. Everyone is talking about this book right now. I didn't read her first book that came out. I don't even remember what it was called. The Dead Romantics. I just don't do very well with like paranormal romance. Like they're just not my favorite. And I just always had this like thought in my head that that's what The Dead Romantics was about, and I was kind of scared that this was about that as well. But one of my besties, well, everyone's talking about how amazing this is, but one of my besties said that it's not like paranormal romance. Like it's romance and there's maybe some like paranormal aspects, but it's not like she's not getting together with a ghost. I can't with that shit. I can't. Anyway, that's going on the TBR. And then I think I also want to do Love in the Time of Serial Killers. I had a rough day this week and I did just put myself on a book buying ban right before that, and then I went to Target and I was like, wow, let me just go to the book section. I walked out with 5 books. And this was one of them. So was The 7-Year Slip. But anyway, by Alicia Thompson. And I really just want to read it because the cover is perfect. And I think she has like she's obsessed with true crime, and she thinks that her neighbor is a serial killer, but it says she's low-key convinced that her neighbor Sam is a serial killer. It's not long before Phoebe realizes that Sam might be something much scarier, a genuinely nice guy who can pierce her armor to reach her vulnerable heart. Like that just sounds so funny. Like that she's talked herself into the fact that no, my neighbor's a serial killer. That's some me shit, okay? That's something that I would do. Okay, here's a thought that I just had out of nowhere. I don't even know why. I just feel like this might be a good time to pick it up. Or is this more of a wintry book? I think I am finally going to read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I've never read anything by them, and this book does terrify me, but I feel like if I can get it on audio, I'll be okay. I don't know why it scares me so much. I'm just really, I don't know. It just scares me, okay? Everyone, I swear, everyone raves about this book. So can it really be as good as everyone says? I hope so. Let me try to rearrange my bookshelf or my little cart really quick and see if I can get all of these off and fit them all down here so that only my September TBR goes up here. I hope that makes sense. And if I can't do that, then I'm gonna add more to my September TBR. Let's go through them all. We have Daisy Hates the Great Undoing, The Kiss of Deception, Bad Blood, Corrupt, The Casanova, Not a Happy Family, The Maid, Some Shall Break, The Serpent and the Wings of Night, The 7-Year Slip, Love in the Time of Serial Killers, and The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And that's it. That is my September TBR. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please make sure to let me know if you're reading any of the same books as me in September so we can talk about it over on my Instagram. I swear I'm messaging people all the time about the books that I'm reading, and I love it. It's absolutely my favorite thing to do in the entire world. I hope you have an amazing day, night, week, month, and year. I love ya. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one, which should be my August wrap up. And I read a lot of books. So, make sure you check that one out. You come back to check that one out. Anyway, I'm rambling. Goodbye. What is my outro? Goodbye, beautiful humans.